Hello there everybody, this is Krista and welcome back to Crochet Witch Tarot, and this is probably going to be a bit of a quicker video today because I really just wanted to come on and talk about this new style of reading I've been doing for myself that I'm just really excited about. Because as much as I love seeing affirmation style decks, I really don't have any because I just find that they previously have not worked for me. And in this way of, I guess I should preface, this is the Marigold Mornings affirmation deck, and this is truly the only true affirmation style deck I have, because I just think it is so cute. And really, I think where that lies is a lot of the times I feel like those style of decks are more kind of talking at me in a way, instead of providing me with a message to think about, which absolutely does not need to be the purpose behind pulling a card by any means. But I think for me there's just been that bit of a disconnect. Until now. When I pulled this deck out for the first time in a really long time and pulled a card and just had this instant reaction to the message I got of like, well, okay, but now what? But what do I do with that? And almost like a little bit of a degree of disbelief in what it was saying. Not in this way of that I'm seeing everything in this like really pessimistic way. It's not generally how I go about life. Again, not that that really matters right now. But it was this level of disbelief, and right away I was like, okay, I need to look into that. That's a feeling I need to examine there, because this is a really positive message and I'm having this negative reaction to it. What's that about? And so it really sort of spawned this whole kind of really shadow work style reading style, I guess you could say, for myself, where it's really centralized around this affirmation deck or another deck I will show that is just very much lighter in theme. So, that being said, I think I'm just going to get right into showing some examples. I'm just going to flip this right over and we're going to see what it says. Because I think, I don't know, I'm a learner by doing, you know? Not by listening, so I think we should just get right into it. Anyway. So, okay, right on top, our card here says, I release negative thoughts and negative feelings and thoughts about myself. Okay. So in this style of reading, what I'm looking at here is, alright, was there a certain reaction to that? And again, I think this maybe more explains how I felt about being like talked at, where it was like, I release negative feelings and thoughts about myself. It's like, oh, okay, but what if I didn't wanna? Does that make sense? I don't know. I feel like I have this instant stubborn reaction to it, and it's like, alright, let's look into that. So in this example, how I would turn this is, let's take this positive message and almost try and get the flip side of that, because that's where that feeling I feel lies. And so we have, I release negative feelings and thoughts about myself. Well, what's the flip side of that? Is I'm having trouble releasing negative feelings and thoughts about myself. You know, for this reading, we can say like, okay, that's not going so well. And then I like to pull in a tarot. Right now, my favorite pairing with this deck is the Lillifer Tarot, so let's just pull what's right on top here. I do at least 2 cards. A lot of the times I like doing 3, but for the purpose of this, we'll just do 2. And the tarot is meant to really sort of dig into that, sort of that flip side message we just got. So we have here the Ace of Wands and the Magician. So the feeling we're looking into is, I am having trouble releasing negative feelings and thoughts about myself. Now we've got the Ace of Wands and the Magician. To me, that's saying, alright, well, something is going on emotionally with me where I don't feel like I can do it. I'm stuck in this place of, really of negativity, of just feeling like the things I set out to do, I'm not going to be able to accomplish this. So that reaction to me is lying in a lot of lack of self-confidence. So now I know, alright, here's what we have to work on. We've got to work on that bit of self-confidence, which entirely you can get just from this card. I'm not trying to say that, but I guess I just wanted to put this out there because I thought it was kind of cool. And if there's anyone else who gets a little bit stuck around these affirmations, for me, I really feel like I figured out a way to get myself to have a full picture of it, really think about it, and examine why I'm being told this by this affirmation deck. I'm hoping this makes some sense. But let's do another example. So next we've got, I am enough. So immediately the flip side of that is having this feeling of like, I'm not enough. Why is that? Why is that, you might ask? We've got the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords. All right, so we're dealing with this feeling of just not feeling like enough with the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords. To me, that's saying, well, maybe I didn't used to be in this place of emotional security, but I've achieved that for myself now. But the thoughts surrounding feeling unstable in that way, I've not yet moved on from. So now I know, okay, this kind of emotional stability and really having it together, I've got that down. What we haven't done yet is just moved on from those thoughts surrounding it. So to me, it's not even about, with this reading here, it's not about the actual needing to do emotional healing. That feels done here. It's just that it's this holding on of this narrative about yourself not being enough when you've proven that you are. I'm hoping this is cool to other people. I think let's do one more just to hammer home the point, right? All right. My talents attract limitless opportunities for wealth. All right? So we've got the flip side of that. There's this kind of being unsure about yourself in that I don't know if the things I'm able to do are really going to succeed. The things that I want to do, are they going to succeed? I'm feeling right now like they won't. So getting this message brings that feeling up for me. All right. Why is that, you might ask? We've got the Two of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Okay, so this feeling is coming from a place of just feeling like I've got so much more to learn. Like there's still so many things surrounding these talents I have that I have to learn. But when you think about it, anything you set out to do, there's always going to be things to learn. There's limitless knowledge to have in this world. So I can bring it to this place of, hey, like it's okay that I'm just starting out, that I'm just learning how to balance these things. It doesn't mean that I won't succeed. Because I don't know everything I need to know doesn't mean I won't succeed. Okay, I'm hoping this is making sense and is as interesting to others as it is to me. But quickly, I wanted to show the other deck I've been sort of diving into with this, just as another example, and showing that, it doesn't have to necessarily be a labeled affirmation deck. It can just be whatever you feel like maybe is just lighter in tone. And for me, that is the Guardian Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine. Unfortunately, this one is out of print, but, there's other similar things to find, I have no doubt. Alright, so this is a bit of a longer message. We're just going to do one here, I think. Let's flip to the next one. We've got the Ace of Abundance. This cherub brings wonderful news. A windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. These resources may involve money, advice, or assistance in getting things done. It's a good time to start a new venture, change careers, or go into business for yourself. There may be important contracts to sign. Okay. So, again, I feel like this is feeling similar to the other deck. I'm just wanting to show some examples, so I'm hoping it's not too repetitive. But here, when we're looking at the flip side of that message, to me that feels like, well, if I go out on this new venture, if I try something new, right now I'm not really trusting that that will go well, that I'll succeed in that. I'm feeling fearful in kind of taking that leap of faith that is talking about here. Even though, again, in this card, it's very positive, saying that a windfall of resources comes your way to help you with your plans. And what feeling does that bring up, again, on the flip side? Not really trusting that. Not really feeling like things can just kind of go your way like that. You know, I think we've all probably experienced that feeling. What do I have right here? Ooh, let's do, okay. We're gonna use what I already have repurchased. And that is Soul Cats. So, pulling right from the top, we've got Judgment and Three of Pentacles. Okay, so where is this feeling lying inside of this imaginary person we're reading for? To me, this says that you're being brought to this new phase, this new chapter, because of this almost like real reckoning with self, where you've realized the things you've left behind didn't align with a true sense of who you are. And so it's time for you to move into this new thing, whatever this new venture is, that really feels more authentic to you. And that's really scary. In this Judgment card, I mean, that's really intense. There is this, for sure, sense of fear to be had around moving into this authentic space, worrying, you know, maybe others won't accept that, others won't really be there for you. And again, with this Three of Pentacles, there's that fear that you might be out on a limb on your own without having that support system to help you. That's really where that feeling lies. Interesting, right? I mean, I think it's interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it at that because I'm just gonna keep rambling. And really, I just wanted to quickly share this new kind of reading I've been doing. I hope it's maybe helpful, or at least was entertaining. But other than that, I will see you all again very soon, and I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful week.